Hi, Brian here. Today we're going to be looking at the Veryfi Checks API. We'll be looking at that in three parts: capture an image using our Lens SDK processed by the API. And then we'll look at the hub, which is your way of visualizing results and keeping track of everything that's going on inside of the hub. So let's jump right in. In this case, I'm at the Veryfi Lens demo. The one working with is Checks. And Checks opens up an interface, allows me to capture that. And I just want to capture the front of that check. It's processing it. It's going to show me the results. Let me see all of that extracted data. Here under extracted data, or if I look under console, well, we're returning back as a JSON object. So let's look at a couple of the other key features in there. There's a number of different options. If I look in the settings here, these are all the things that I can do programmatically. So I can play with these in the demo tool. And a couple of the things that it does do: blurry image. So if I'm a little bit shaky or I've got a thumbprint, I maybe get a message that says this is blurred, or you might have things that are, not a check, right? Looks like there's no document in here, so this is not a check. So off that goes into the back end. Here I am at docs.veryfi.com. You can look and see all of the online documentation. So you'll scroll down in the data extraction API under checks. You'll see here, these are all the main API calls. Processing a check is what we're doing. So this lets you read up on all of the different parameters that you can send in or set as part of that process. Also gives you all the response codes, the error codes, as well as then the schema that goes along with that. We also have a number of examples, so curl, Python, Go, Node.js, Java, Microsoft PowerShell, PHP, C#, and so all of those are all available if you just need a ready-to-go cut-paste example. But I like to go in and use the interactive API. So in this case, I'm going to set my API key and I'm going to process a check. So now we'll be able to see what it looks like to be able to do this. And in this case, I pick something from my file. So I'm going to pick it using the chooser. I'm going to go ahead and grab my demo check. I'm going to ask it to turn on bounding boxes and turn on confidence details. Had I done this in through my own programming process, I maybe had a file URL pointing at one of my online storage areas that I've got a file, or a list of file URLs, so I'm processing multiple at a time, or I've done a base64 encoding on an image that I've gotten programmatically. I'm going to pass that through as the payload. Quick and easy way, I'm just using the check demo in there, hitting try. That's going to allow me to see what the process looks like. So in this case, I'm now getting the response back. Here's the JSON data. In this time, I have bounding boxes and OCR scores along with that, so that we can see what the confidence is in the extraction and know where the data came from on the check. So I'm now in app.veryfi.com. I'm going to drop down to the checks interface. That allows me to then see all of these versions that I've passed through. I can then visualize what that data looks like. So here I've got the image data, so easy to consume, easy to read, or I can see the raw JSON as part of that. And it's pulled out the MICR number, routing number, account number, check number. All of this data is all available for you programmatically to pick up and move forward with. Hopefully that helps give you an idea of what it looks like to do check extraction. Thank you.